Welcome everyone. Today we are doing air signs. We did have a little bit of delay, a little schedule mishap this morning, but we are getting air signs out. I will put timestamps in, guys, so if you're coming in and watching the replay, just make sure to check those timestamps. And timestamps are going to be down in the description box. So you just want to click in the description box, go down to the very bottom, click on whichever one you're wanting to look at, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and it should take you straight there. All right, so air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We are doing the week of March 21st through March 27th of 2022. Yesterday was the 20th of March. We did very much start the new zodiac calendar. So we're removing old stagnant energy and making room for new energy to come in. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. Let's go ahead and timestamp Gemini. Let's do an even 1 minute for Gemini. And I am using the Heal Yourself reading cards this week. So Gemini, let's see, what energy are you going to be in the week of March 21st through March 27th? So we have sexuality coming out and beauty is right behind it. Gemini, this is very much about your confidence in your sexuality or your worth. Beauty is very much about your worth, how you're able to see the beauty in all situations. So definitely could have an issue. Sexuality is about vulnerability. Like, are you able to be vulnerable with other people? That type of issue. And you have 4 and 17. All right, Gemini, a little bit different than what I expected, but we're going to use the Modern Witches Tarot. We're going to clarify your energy of the week just a little. Let's see what comes out for Gemini. So we have the Two of Wands. This is something about a choice. We have the Page of Swords. Could definitely have something to do with the past. I always notice how the Page of Swords is looking back. And we have the Queen of Swords. So Gemini could definitely be you. I do see the Wands, the fire sign. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You could have a choice between another air sign and a fire sign. But it's definitely about like your own worth, being able to see your own worth. Queen of Swords is someone who not only sees her own worth, but she charges. It's a costly. You have to. Her walls are high. You really have to climb these walls to get in close to the Queen of Swords. On the bottom is the Emperor. So again, this is going to be Aries. So Gemini, you could very much be dealing with an Aries. Hi, Miss Tina. All right, Gemini, let's look at what is the challenge or obstacle with the situation. I feel like the challenge or obstacle is going to be that choice. So we have self-love coming out, lesson learned. We have surrender coming out, and outcome. Wow, we have the masculine coming out, Gemini. All right. So self-love is your challenge, and that kind of makes sense with seeing sexuality and beauty over here. You're having a hard time being vulnerable. You're scared of something, Gemini. And beauty is, it's very possible that you don't see your own worth. But Two of Wands tells me that you have to make some sort of decision. It's a very important decision between two different things. And then you have the Two of Swords. I feel like this is going to be someone from your past and someone that maybe you just met. It's also very possible that the Queen of Swords and air sign, Gemini, that Spirit's saying choose you, especially with the self-love being in the challenge or obstacle. You have 6, 26, and 42. Surrender is the lesson learned. So I feel like that's what's happening right now. And 42, the masculine comes out. So Gemini, of course, could be on the twin journey. But this could be about balancing your masculine and feminine energy within yourself, Gemini. All right, I'm going to use the Light Seers Tarot to clarify. Let's see why self-love is in a challenge or obstacle. We have the Three of Pentacles coming out, and the Six of Pentacles. So this is definitely, Three of Pentacles is teamwork, and Six of Pentacles is help, assistance. I feel like it's very possible that Spirit is saying that the challenge or obstacle is that you won't reach out for help or assistance. Let's look at the Surrender card and Lesson Learned. I don't feel like this is something you've already done. I feel like this is something that you're trying to do right now, Gemini. So we have the Hierophant card coming out and the Nine of Pentacles. Hierophant, again, is very much about spirituality, religion, religious beliefs. Nine of Pentacles is very much about independence and confidence. It's almost like you're trying to do something without Spirit, Gemini. It's like you're wanting to do something on your own or on your own merit. I just seen the Chariot, Cancer energy. All right, let's look and see, why is the masculine in your outcome? The masculine is very much, the card definitely means that there needs to be balance between divine masculine and divine feminine. Temperance comes out. It's about healing. And the Two of Swords. So Two of Swords kind of says that you feel stuck. I feel like you are healing from something. I feel like it's taken a long time. I feel like it's very possible that it's a twin journey, and that's why self-love, self-care is in the challenge or obstacle. That's definitely one of the first lessons. But I feel like you feel stuck because you're in a time where, see how the Nine of Swords comes out, Queen of Swords, it's very much about your individuality. And collectively, that's very much what we're learning. And I feel like you feel stuck because it's taking a long time. Temperance is very slow, slow moving energy. You have the Hanged Man on the bottom. So again, that stuck feeling, like stuck between two worlds. All right, Gemini, let's do guidance next, and let's see what Spirit says about the situation. So we have the Have Faith card. Believe you're not alone. Spirit is right beside you. Ask for guidance and it will come. And then you have Sanctuary. Embrace the need for solitude. Your inner sanctuary calls you. Renew yourself and thrive. So Spirit is definitely saying that you need to break away from some sort of situation and spend time taking care of yourself, Gemini. All right, let's close it out for Gemini with the Moonology Oracle. And this is going to help with your thoughts and emotions. I do feel like you're very much in your thoughts this week. We have Don't Let Pride Get in Your Way. It's the full moon in Leo. Bring love into the situation. It's the new moon in Aquarius. It's definitely that self-love, self-care. And balance spirituality and practicality. It's the full moon in Pisces. All right, I'm going to leave it right there, Gemini. I hope this reading was helpful. If it was, please like, share, comment, subscribe, all those very good things. And guys, I'm just going to clean up really quickly and we will jump to Libra. Hi, Sandra. And I do apologize for the confusion. If you are watching the replay, please just check for the timestamps in the description box. I almost rescheduled, but we made it back with plenty of time. So I changed it back. I didn't want to miss it, and I didn't want to put it out late. So if you guys seen the post, I did delete it already. Like when we got back, I was able to take it down. But just in case, I just want to say, I'm sorry. I didn't think we would be back in time, and I thought I was going to have to reschedule for tomorrow. But I'm glad I didn't. Look at that. The Cycles card flying out. Who's next? Libra? Yeah. All right. So just cleaning up from Gemini. Yeah. Sandra says she always makes it at the right time. It's the intuition. All right, almost ready. I do want to mention, I forgot in the opening that we do have the spring sale in the Etsy shop. So if you are looking for a private reading, please make sure to check the link in the description box. All right. Let's timestamp. I almost started. All right, let's timestamp Libra. Let's do 10:45 for Libra. So Libra, this is going to be for the week of March 21st through March 27th of 2022. So we did just start the new trip around the universe, starting the beginning of the zodiac calendar. Happy birthday to all Aries out there. We're going to go ahead and get started with the Heal Yourself reading cards for your energy of the week. I did accidentally already shuffle before I timestamp. So if you guys want to watch me shuffle, just go back a few more seconds. But sexuality is going to come out again. And I have a feeling that it's actually going to come out several times. It might be the card that like repeats itself. You know how we always have like a card that repeats itself for the different signs. And I'm kind of sensing this energy from the air signs where there's a little bit. So we just left Pisces season and we're very much moving into Aries season. And it's almost like there's a little bit of uncomfortableness. It could be a little bit of uncomfortableness with yourself, is kind of what I'm picking up. Sexuality is very much about vulnerability, but I don't think you're necessarily dealing with vulnerability. I think this is having something to do with your confidence. And the reason I think that, of course, is because the next card was entrapment. And entrapment is very much about like being manipulated or controlled, and maybe not being around people that necessarily say the nicest things, Libra. All right, Libra, let's clarify your energy of the week, and let's use the Witches Tarot, the Modern Witches Tarot. I've used this all week. And they did a very good job for me this week. So we have the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is about clarity, having the courage to tell someone the truth and to tell them quickly. The Knight of Swords is a fast-moving energy. A lot of times I say that this is kind of like my breakup clue card. It says that you're willing to ride in quickly and tell someone they're free to go. They're free to go do whatever it is that they need to do. But it's very much someone else could be coming in and telling you, Libra. What else comes out for Libra? So we have the moon. There's that Pisces energy. And we have the Nine of Swords. Yeah. So I feel like you're trying to get away from some sort of situation that you do have fear about. The reason you have fear is because there's something unknown. The moon is very much about like intense emotions. I do sense like with the Nine of Swords coming out right after it, that these are not like happy, intense emotions. These are scared, fearful, intense emotions. And Libra, I think it's possible that you're fearful either because you don't have the courage to tell someone, you know, kind of to like leave your space, or you're worried that someone's going to come tell you to leave their space. You have the Ace of Pentacles on the bottom. So Libra, this is actually a really good card to see after these, because it tells me regardless of what happens here, you have some massive new beginning coming in with this Ace of Pentacles. So when I started this reading, I talked about how we're very much starting the new zodiac calendar. This is very much about new beginnings. And in order to have new opportunities and new beginnings, Libra, you have to move old, stagnant energy that no longer serves your greater good out. All right, we're going to use Queen of the Moon next. Let's see, what is the challenge or obstacle for Libra? I just seen the Queen of the Moon card, so that's interesting. But abundance. So having everything you need. This abundance card is a little bit different. It's the Hunter Moon. It is a full moon in this deck. But it very much talks about how, you see how she's like out in the forest and she's surrounded by the furs and the animals and the nuts and the fruit. And it says that you are abundant, Libra, but you already have everything you need. Like you don't need to look for someone else to give you what it is that you need. And it could also be saying, Libra, that like you're really, what's the word? Like that you're that Nine of Pentacles. Like, you take care of yourself, you make your own money, you have your own job, you have your own career, that type of issue. This isn't a challenge or obstacle, so you could be doubting this about yourself, especially if you have like low confidence. I'm just seeing that self-reflection mirror card. All right, let's see. What is lesson learned that can help Libra with this challenge or obstacle? So we have the hot moon coming out. This is very much about controlling your emotions. 38, 34. An outcome for Libra. We have focus and 14. So the fours are definitely going to stick out. Fours mean financial security, a firm foundation. That could be where Spirit's saying you need to put your focus, especially right now if you have your focus on a certain person. The moon tells me it's very possible you have a Pisces energy. You're dealing with a Pisces. All right, let's see. Why is abundance here in the challenge or obstacle? What is it you have that you don't know, Libra? Ten of Swords, like the freedom to walk away in something. It's completed. Knight of Wands, courageous enough to take some sort of new action. Follow your passions, follow your dreams, Libra. Extremes is in lesson learned. And it tells me that, like, you know that you have to control your emotions. You know that, like, you shouldn't allow other people's actions to control how you react, Libra. There's that Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords came out for Gemini. It's very much, the Queen of Swords is someone who's very powerful. She's very victorious, Libra. She speaks her truth. She has compassion. It's very minimal compassion because her walls are very, very high, and she really makes people climb over the wall. It's not easy to get to the Queen of Swords. You have the Page of Pentacles. I feel like Spirit's saying you need to step into this energy, this Queen of Swords energy. Page of Pentacles is very much about starting a brand new beginning. And you have the Ace too. So I'm just saying, like, you very much have some sort of new beginning that's ahead of you, as long as you can release something or break something free. You definitely know what I'm talking about, Libra, because you're up at night, you're not sleeping, you're thinking about it, you're stressed, you're worried, you're anxious. And the roses on the blanket are definitely sticking out. All right, let's look at focus. You have Four of Cups. Spirit's trying to give you something or show you something, and you don't see it. See how the Four of Cups, she's always kind of like not, normally they have their arms crossed, they're not paying attention, they're not looking at the cup that Spirit's trying to offer them. So I feel like Spirit's saying, focus, look at what I'm trying to give you. What else comes out for focus? We have the Star, Aquarius energy, but this is just like, again, another brand new beginning, another new opportunity, a fresh, clean slate, that type of energy. On the bottom, Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles is about planting seeds and then waiting for the time to harvest. I feel like Spirit's saying, like, you've done this already, and it's definitely time for you to make some sort of move that is going to get you, something's going to be completed. Look at the Nine of Swords, Ten of Swords. It needs to be done. All right, let's do guidance next for Libra. I've never heard that it's a bad thing, Sandra. And I will say that I love all my decks. I've never had any issues with any of the cards. But I do notice that sometimes some that are gifted to me can be, like, for example, the Llewellyn. Remember, I always talk about my beautiful neighbor gave me the Llewellyn Tarot. Yeah, it's very powerful deck of cards, and it just reads really easy. Miss L's Power of Love activation cards, they're the same way. Very powerful. And I'm just saying, one of those is a Rider-Waite and one of them is an Oracle, and it works just fine. All right, Libra, guidance from Spirit. What does Spirit think you should do? Look at this. Prosperity comes out. Focus on the positive and more good will come. Give thanks for blessings and they will multiply. Prosperity begins in the mind. You also have flexibility. Gently flow through the turbulence. Life has the ability to shape you. Bend, don't break. And then you also have gratitude. Be grateful for abundance. Live in appreciation for what you have, and more good will come. I feel like I normally would stop there, but I'm going to read one more because I feel like this is what's coming. Manifestation. Your dreams have untold energy. Open the door and let them live. Desire and belief are your power. So, Libra, I definitely sense like this is energy that's coming in. You're still trying to work on this part. But I feel like if you break yourself free from whatever it is, whatever it's holding you back, you'll know what it is because you're stressing about it. You're worried about it. That's when the manifestation comes in. All right, let's close it out for Libra. I keep doing that. I'm trying to get in the habit of putting them this way so you can see them. And let's see, thoughts. This is going to be for your thoughts and emotions. I do feel like it is going to be an emotional week, Libra. The energy is gaining momentum. It's the waxing moon. Communication is key. The swords are about communication and balance, spirituality, and practicality. Full moon in Pisces also came out for Gemini. All right, Libra, I'm going to leave it right there. I hope this reading was helpful. If it was, please like, share, comment, subscribe, all those very good things. I'm just going to clean up really quickly, guys, and then we have one more Aquarius left. Oh, that's so cool. All right. Yeah, I'm surprised that we have anyone really in here. I canceled, or I didn't cancel it, but I just came in and changed the date and pushed it back. Again, because I didn't think we were going to be back in time. And then when I came home and I realized like it was early enough, we could still do it. And I didn't have to rush, and I wasn't panicked or anything. We set it up to do it, and it like the thumbnail or something, it didn't work, and it was just showing like my banner. So I'm not sure if it went out. And of course I didn't share before we get started, but one of these days I swear we're going to do all the things right at one time. They say that you shouldn't get upset with yourself until you've reached 100 lives. I don't know where we're at, but we got to be getting pretty close. Yes, it has been a weird day and we almost didn't do it. It was crazy. Yeah, weird day. Weird day for sure. All right, so we've done Gemini and Libra. And we have Aquarius next. Me and Spirit been having a disagreement about the cards all week. I keep asking, don't put them in reverse. And Spirit keeps saying, learn how to put your cards back properly. It's just been going on all week. All right. Let's do Aquarius. Let's timestamp 24. Let's do 2438 for Aquarius. 2438. Aquarius, this is going to be for March 21st through March 27th of 2022. We are starting the new trip around the calendar, the zodiac calendar. So this is the beginning of the new zodiac year. So happy birthday to Aries out there. We are moving out. I still feel like the full moon energy. I know it was on the 18th in Virgo, but I'm definitely still feeling like stagnant energy. Everyone's still kind of holding on to these little fragments of pieces that need to go. But I do feel like they're going, and I do feel like we're very much being pushed to start these new beginnings. But those old fragmented pieces have to be released before you can fully make room for the new energy. I am using Aquarius, the Heal Yourself reading cards for the energy of the week. And then we've been clarifying with the Modern Witches Tarot. I just seen the Patience card. I remember a while back when Aquarius used to always get the Patience card. All right. So Aquarius, we have self-sabotage and unleash your creativity and discover your life's purpose. I feel like they all go together. So there's something you're doing, self-sabotage, that has to do with being able to unleash your creativity. And your creativity, I always say, has to do with your purpose. Your creativity is like what spirit has given you, the talent that spirit's given you, whatever that you're creative in, and that's what you use to follow your purpose. And so I don't feel like it's a coincidence that these two cards came out together. So you have 2, 31, and 29. So something about following what you feel drawn to, what you're passionate about, because wherever you're creative in is something that you're passionate about. You're self-sabotaging in some way. All right, Aquarius, let's do the Modern Witches Tarot. I just seen the King of Cups. The King of Cups is a protector, a provider, and I'm sorry, it was the King of Pentacles, not the King of Cups. But the King of Pentacles is usually the one that I say it's like someone you're putting up on a pedestal sometimes, like you're raising them higher than they deserve to be. All right, Aquarius, let's see. What is this energy? What are you self-sabotaging? Wow, the Chariot comes out. So the Chariot in the Modern Witches Tarot is actually really, this is a ride or die. It says that she rides in to fight for you, to protect you, Aquarius. But this is like your ride or die friend right here, and definitely could have something to do with a Cancer energy. We have the Seven of Pentacles coming out, and the Seven of Pentacles is about being patient and planting seeds and waiting for a time of harvest. And look at that. Aquarius gets the Lovers. The Lovers is that strong soul bond. It is a very tough decision. It says that these two people wake up each day and have to decide whether they want to continue on this relationship or not. Aquarius, I feel like you feel that maybe your relationship has something to do with your purpose. Or it also could be that you feel like your relationship is somehow getting in the way of your purpose. We have the Justice card coming out. So whichever one it is, I feel like it doesn't matter because something's fixing to be balanced out. All right, Aquarius, let's do Queen of the Moon, and let's see if we can find out what is the challenge or obstacle in the situation. Which one is it? You have realization. I love it when spirit like skims across the surface, like they're not gonna quite tell you. But you realize something, okay? I feel like it's one or the other. You realize that this person is in your way, or you realize that this person has something to do with your purpose. It isn't a challenge or obstacle, so it's very possible that like maybe you haven't realized it just quite yet. You have Faith coming out and Lesson Learned. You have 33 and 31, so the threes definitely. But 31 Faith is the Worm Moon, and it very much says that you have to have faith that Spirit has your back. I feel like you're questioning where you are. Like you're questioning if you're supposed to be where you're supposed to be. And I always say, Aquarius, like if we are making a mistake, it's our mistake to make, and it's there for a reason. There's something you're going to learn from this mistake that's going to make you who you were meant to be in this lifetime. And we also have Protection coming out. Protection can say that you have like loved ones on the other side trying to protect you from some sort of situation. But protection can also say that spirit, especially if you're on the twin journey, spirit could be saying that this situation is protected. I do feel like for some of you, you could be on the journey because we have the lovers and then, of course, the masculine card on the bottom. All right, Aquarius, let's clarify. Let's see what's going on. What is it that you're having a hard time realizing? What is it that you're having a hard time seeing? I just seen the Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords is very much a completion. Completion to a painful life lesson, painful life cycle. Wise realization and the challenges or obstacles. We have Six of Wands. It's about a victory. And the Six of Swords. So it's not a coincidence that we have 3, 6, and 6. Or 3, 3, 6, and 6. There's definitely, so you're wanting victory. Six of Swords, Six of Wands is a victory, but it's about being noticed. It says that like you've achieved notoriety, and I think you're wanting someone to notice you or someone to pay attention to you. And there could be like a ride or die friend that could be like in the middle of the situation. Absolutely. Six of Swords says that someone needs to move away from some sort of chaotic situation. I feel like that's what you need to realize, but you haven't realized it yet. Let's look at faith. Faith is in your lesson learned. You have to believe that spirit has your back, and whatever is happening, Aquarius, is happening for a reason. We have the death card coming out, strong Scorpio energy, but it says death and rebirth. That's literally what it says on this card, and that's exactly what it means. It means that if you end something or you change something, I don't think this is actually about like ending a relationship. This is actually about like understanding the relationship that you're in and understanding that it might have a higher purpose than what you expected. Because death and rebirth is not saying death, it's over, it's in. That's the Ten of Swords, and it's not out here yet. Death says that something's coming to an end in order for something new to come in, for something new to be rebirthed. And I felt like at the beginning, I talked about how we have old stagnant energy that's moving out, but some of you are kind of holding on to these little like fragmented pieces, and you need to release them. You need to let them go because that's what's keeping the rebirth from coming in. What else comes out for faith? The Magician, definitely about manifestation. Cancer. So you have the Death card and the Magician. Somebody could be, this could be spirit saying that something's going to happen. Like he's going to help in some way because of the faith card. Going to help in some way bring this rebirth. I feel like the death part's already happened. You're already in some energy where it's stagnant. And each day you're not sure what to do. And I feel like something's going to happen to bring in that situation, like clear that up. And that's why the protection card is here at the end, Aquarius, because spirit's saying it looks scary, but you're protected. It's all for a reason. We have that King of Pentacles. I seen that earlier. King of Pentacles, again, it's like someone that you've got up on a pedestal, Aquarius, and Two of Pentacles coming out. So the Two of Pentacles, I was watching Minnow Pond last week, and he was talking like, he gave a new description for the Two of Pentacles. He says, yes, it can say that you're juggling too much. Absolutely. Or it can say that there's too many people involved in some sort of situation. Absolutely. But a lot of times, Two of Pentacles says you need to do more. And it could possibly say you need to do less. So Aquarius, you have to ask yourself, you're going to know, does it resonate? Do you need to do more? Do you feel like you're not doing enough of something to take care of a situation? Do you see what I mean? You're going to know. If you feel like you've done everything there is, well, then Spirit's saying you need to do less. But I think for the most of you, you need to do more, especially with that King of Pentacles. On the bottom, Four of Wands. Four of Wands is union. So for the Four of Wands to come out with the lovers, I'm definitely kind of sensing a twin journey here. And definitely could be like a third party. All right, let's do guidance next. And let's see what Spirit has to say about the situation. Ooh. We have clarity. Banish the fog of illusion. Open your eyes to the truth. Remember the perfection of who you are. Look at that. Open your eyes to the truth and the realization. And I said you haven't realized it yet. Wow. Partnership. Learn to grow with others. Overcome obstacles by working together. Touch each other's hearts while life lasts. Destiny. Acknowledge your mission. Align with your purpose. You have gifts to share with the world. And I'm going to pick one more. Friendship. Be with the ones who make you shine, who love you and really care. Keep those and let the others go. Aquarius, Spirit is speaking directly to you. All right. Let's close it out with the Moonology Oracles. Aquarius, I do feel like it is going to be an emotional week. I also feel like you're very much in your thoughts. You're trying to figure out what to do. I think it's possible Spirit steps in and does it for you. The Chariot does talk about somebody wanting to fight for you and protect you. The energy is gaining momentum, came out for Libra. Bring love into the situation. And Aquarius also came out for Libra. There it is right there. Step out of your comfort zone. It's the North Node. It's going to fall right on top of Destiny. And both of those cards are saying where you're going, Aquarius, not where you've already been. All right, I'm going to leave it right there. I hope that reading was helpful. If it was, please like, share, comment, subscribe, all those very good things. All right, guys, what do you think? That's the air signs. We finished out all week. We made it. Thank goodness. We were cutting it close there. You watch Minnow Pond too, Sandra? I swear to you, that's how I learned how to read tarot. And I think it's so funny. He's like, I don't sit here and tell people the meanings of the cards. And I'm like, yeah, you do. Oh my gosh, I shouldn't make fun of him. Somebody's going to make fun of me and then I'm going to cry. Sorry, I take it back. But no, seriously. He's always saying that. Like, I don't just sit and tell the meanings. And I'm thinking, yeah, you do. And he always has such amazing insights to each card. So yes, definitely got me through like the very beginnings of learning to read tarot barrier. Absolutely. All right, Sandra, are you wanting to get a reading? I would like to offer you one. Thank you for coming in. I know Tina came in too. Thank you. I do apologize for the confusion. I'm so glad we got it posted today, though. I do have some new cards coming in, so I do plan on working on my days off. And I do plan on doing some lives. So make sure you guys have your bell clicked so that you get all notifications so that you can see and be notified when I post a video or when we go live. I do try to always offer free readings at the end of the lives. All right, I think I'm ready. All right, so I was told we're going with Lou Ellen. And so immediately I was thinking like, oh, we're going deep. We got to get the tarot. And Spirit says, no, not going deep. Just a little something here for Sandra. Ooh, the sun comes out. Something about youth or being young or when you were young. Page of Pentacles comes out. Fool comes out. Nine of Wands. The Moon. Oh, we're doing a little past, present, future. I see. Okay. All right. We got a tower. Ooh, but I didn't get that like it was a tower. I didn't even notice the tower. All right. So in the past, I see that there you started something new. It could have been you started something when you were young. The Fool card comes out and tells me like you were willing to take the leap of faith at that time, or at that, and whenever this past energy was here. The Earth sign is the one that's going to be sticking out to me the most. In the present, we have the Nine of Wands, and Nine of Wands just kind of says like you're tired, you've been through it. Um, you've definitely dealt with some extremely emotional situations in the very like just presently. Um, Knight of Wands is like that guy, that person that he's got all his wands up. He's got his fort ready to go. He's like, I'm ready for battle. Like I don't quit. I don't give up. I've been going so tough. I'm not a quitter. It's sometimes about being stubborn. But I think this is just about you not giving up or you seeing things from a different perspective. So, Sandra, maybe like before you used to see things a certain way and it was only that way. But something's definitely happened with the moon and the tower coming in that was very emotional for you, and you're able to now see something in a new light. Then the future energies that came out, we have Four of Wands, the Universe, and the Knight of Swords. This is beautiful. This is like a little story. I totally see it. So the Four of Wands, of course, if you're on the journey, could be about union. It could also be about a firm foundation. I feel like when you were younger, there was this firm foundation. You had confidence. You rode off to go do the wild things, rode off to start your life, super excited, ready to go. And then life happened, right? That Nine of Wands is like life happened, but you held tough. You did the things. You raised kids. You know what I'm saying? Like you did the things. Was it emotional? Yes. Did you experience these tower moments? Yes. Did they shake your foundation? Yes. But look what's coming in, a firm foundation. And look who's bringing it. The card is the universe. So that's why Spirit wanted us to use this deck. How beautiful is that? And then the Knight of Swords is coming out, and the Knight of Swords is not normally, so normally I say it's my breakup clue card, but not this time. This is very much you like taking off. This is you finding your clarity. This is you finding your freedom. This is you getting some sort of understanding that was shaken here in the present. It's like, again, you had some sort of firm foundation up here. You were confident, you were ready to go. Your foundation's been shaken here, and it's like this new firm foundation comes in, and you're confident again. Super awesome. All right, let's pull a guidance card real quick. All right, one more, Spirit. Look at that. What did I say? Went through it, but you are tough. Adversity came out. See the gifts and challenge. One can be taught within the calm, but the greatest lessons are learned from the storms. So true. So true. All right, Sandra, I hope that was helpful. You are. That's definitely what those cards said. Yes, I got the goosebumps just reading your comment just there. Yeah, absolutely. I can tell you were super excited up here, but you've been tough. I mean, look at these cards. The Nine of Wands, that says you're like stronger than all get out. So yeah. So every time you tell yourself, what's that saying? Like, you have 100% rate of getting through your tough days. You know what I mean? Have you ever heard that phrase that says that? You know what I mean? Like you've definitely had 100% of getting through your tough days. So yeah, that's awesome. And you're not a quitter. I'm not a quitter either, Sandra. That is actually true too. And see, people don't see it that way, and they just see the tower and they're like, oh no. Are the tower moments kind of difficult? Absolutely. Sometimes they are. But there's always something positive that you can bring out of it. The tower is not going to happen just because. So tower moments can definitely be like influences of the divine. It's faded influences, a major arcana. It says that Spirit had to step in, right? I don't see Spirit stepping in to just do these ugly things, these difficult, challenging things that we have to go through. I see Spirit stepping in and giving us these tower moments and these difficult challenges, things that we have to go through because we made poor decisions to get where we were. But then I see that when that tower comes down, there's something beautiful always. There's always some sort of bright light on the other side. So just like you said, Sandra, every time one comes, Just know that something good is on the other side. Yes, absolutely. All right, I know it's a short one, but I've had a little bit of an awkward week. And this is normally my Friday, but I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. I know I have some stuff I need to do tomorrow. I do still need to work in the Etsy shop. So if you guys have readings in there, I have gotten all caught up, except for the new ones, of course, that came in since we've started the sale. I'm not super busy, guys, so go ahead, jump in there, get your reading. 15% off all readings in the Etsy shop. But I will be working Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Wednesday and Thursday, I would like to do some sort of live. I got new cards coming in. I'm super, super excited about them. I've been waiting to be able to get them for quite some time. Oh, and I know what else I was going to say. The journals, my journals that take me a month to get my own journals, are finally on the way. So I'm super excited for that. I did get extras, so I do have some journals that I'm supposed to give out to the people. Like Sandra, I got you actually. I know you already got the one Twin Flame Journey journal, so I got you a guided dream journal. But for the rest of you, I got the Twin Flame Journey journal, and then I got a few extra guided dream journals because I love doing those giveaways. So I'm hoping that when those come in, we can do a few more giveaways. I've also made some new designs in the spread shop. So in the merchandise, the link is, of course, in the description box if you want to check those out. And I am going to do like a t-shirt giveaway too. I have one in mind that I really want to get for myself. So I'm going to get two. I'll have one for me and one for whoever wins the t-shirt. All right, guys, I'm going to get off here and wrap it up. Thank you so very much. I appreciate you coming in. Sandra, thank you for always helping me. Thank you, Miss Tina. I appreciate all of you. I'm sending all of you abundant love and light on your journey. Thank you.